The questioner asks, can a person do a udhiya on behalf of the deceased? And the answer for that is, what happens is the udhiya is a sunnah of Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, according to the majority of ulama, and according to the Hanbali school and the ulama in Mecca and Medina. A person that's a head of the household, he does one udhiya, and that takes care of everybody in the household. And a person, they can do more, and those are really optional sacrifices. That's not counted as the obligatory udhiya. Because if you look at udhiya, it's something that's specific to the person they have to do. That's in the Hanbali school. In the Hanafi school, they say that you do udhiya on every living person, even a child and things like that. So you do several of them for the number of people that you have in the house. So that's in the Hanafi school. But in the Hanbali school, according to the ulama in Mecca and Medina, which go by the hadith, they say one per household is what is required. But people, they can do more of them, but it wouldn't be considered to be the udhiya. It'd be considered as additional sacrifice. It might call it a udhiya, but the udhiya is what is the required sunnah for that. And the other sacrifices, they can sacrifice more animals of a person they want. And can they sacrifice the animal on behalf of the deceased? Yes, they could do that. They could sacrifice the animal and distribute the meat to the poor and the needy and say it on behalf of the deceased. That's what the ulama, they say, that's allowed to do, and that's enjoined to do that. The person, they can do that and give the reward to the deceased. Now, does the deceased have to do it? The answer is no, they don't have to do it, they're not alive. But is it better to give the charity, the sadaqah with the cash, or do the udhiyah? And they say it's better to give the charity, the sadaqah, unless the deceased specifies specifically to do the udhiyah and distribute the meat to the poor and the needy and so on. Then a person, they can do that. And also the deceased, he has up to a third of the wealth that he has that's in the inheritance. He can specify it from that, but more than a third, he's not allowed to specify that. And they have that rule in the inheritance, in the books of inheritance. So the answer is, can a person do the udhiyah? It's a wrong terminology. A person, they can do a sacrifice on the behalf of the deceased, and Allah willing, the reward will go to that person. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knows best, and may peace and blessings be on Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam.